rips that ball past the shortstop Sanchez, and that could be extra bases. Morse turns, the throw from Raymond, it's going to be close. The tag is not in time. Caitlin Morse, her second double of the game. Alyssa Tully with the runner on second. Tully hits it down the third base line. A great diving stab to throw across. What a play there from Lombardo. Greenspan looking to get her second consecutive 1-2-3 inning. Swung on and missed. Jess Greenspan using the breaking ball to her advantage. 1-2 pitch, 2 down, bases loaded, hit through the middle. Braga is not going to get there. It's going to score 1. Now the runner heads home. Paulina's throw, Vento the tag, and she's out, but not before Kayla Shinnick pushes the lead to 3-0. She takes the first pitch, hits it hard out to right center field. That's going to get down, and Raskowski's got at least 2. Nice job of the center fielder to pick it up. The relay throw, the throw to third, and she's in there in time. A 2-out triple from Gia Raskowski. Ilish Bernie finishes up her warm-up throws, and we'll have 8-9-1 for UMass Boston as Giovanna Bonilla, who struck out swinging back in the second and was at the plate to end the third when Kayla Harris was picked off, takes her third trip to the plate, but just potentially her second official plate appearance. She'll be followed by the 9-hole hitter Gigi Braga, who had an infield single. And then the top of the order, Kira Pressmack, to hit for the third time in 4 innings. First pitch to Bonilla. Takes it low and inside. 1-0 to the Beacons. Freshman center fielder who's played all 3 outfield spots this year. Bonilla is a master magician. She takes that pitch and fouls it back. The day before the season started, all the team huddled up at one of the 3 houses they rented down in Florida and were showing off their individual talents. And Bonilla is very good with card tricks, like stunningly good. It's the 1-1 to Bonilla's hit hard up the middle, and that one is her 3rd hit of her collegiate career. So maybe we'll talk about the magic tricks a little bit more as Bonilla able to smash the ball right back up the middle, and the Beacons have a leadoff base runner for the second time in 4 innings. Bring up Braga, who singled to the third baseman, soft little chopper that Holy couldn't do much with. She shows Bun a great one. The catcher quickly picks it up and the throw down to first base in time. And then they have Bonilla caught in a pickle. Bonilla heads back towards second base. Holy fakes the throw and tags her out. And the Beacons hit into a double play as Bonilla too aggressive going around second base. Bonilla goes down hard and she seems to be a bit shaken up. Braga puts down the sack bunt. It goes down as a 2-3. And then on the putout over there at second base, that'll go as a 2-3-6-5 as Bonilla's retired. The Beacons, for the second consecutive inning, run into an out. So 2 outs, no one on. And Kira Pressmack steps up with the Beacons trying to avoid not getting a 4th hitter to the plate for a second consecutive inning. They have had hits in all 4 innings, but running into outs each of the last 2. Pressmack takes it low, 1-0. It's a really nice play by the first baseman, Del Vecchio. Immediately picking her head up, seeing that Bonilla was off the bag, and then a strong throw to get Bonilla caught between the two. Swing and miss from Pressmack. It's 1-1 to the freshman right fielder, who's 1 for 2 today. She struck out swinging the first, a softly hit single back in the second, and she came in to score on the 2-run single from Bento. That's a difficult play for Sanchez. Picks it up, the throw across, in and out of the glove, and that's going to be a throwing error on Sanchez as Pressmack reaches. Throw was up the line towards Pressmack, and Pressmack aboard for the second time today. Already the 4th error on the Vikings. Sanchez picked it up, and her throw was there in time. Just brought her first baseman, Del Vecchio, towards Pressmack, and Del Vecchio couldn't hold on. Caitlin Morse has reached twice, scored twice. As Pressmack dives in plenty of time. Benaldi almost had to throw that ball over the head of Morse, so couldn't get a ton behind it. Morse had a double and scored in the first, and then reached on a fielder's choice, hit the ball over to the third baseman, was almost thrown out on a double play, but instead the bouncing ball allowed her to reach. Stole second and came in on Vento's double. Pressmack takes off. The throw is there, and it's in time. Pressmack thought she got behind the tag. Instead, Sanchez able to get her, and the Beacons run into a pair of outs here in the fourth. Mitziaris, Paulina, and Pressmack. This portion of the order started a mini rally in the second where the Beacons left the bases loaded. They've done that way too frequently today. For UMass Boston, they left 11 in the first game. They've already left 5 more here through the first 3 innings. It's the first pitch to Mitziaris. Pops that one up to right. Coming in on it and making the play is Callie Duthry for a quick 1-pitch, 1-out. UMass Boston has left the bases loaded 3 times today and left at least 2 more on twice, so they've left multiple runners on base 5 times in their first 10 innings. Base runners have been there, just the hits with runners in scoring position not so much. First pitch to Paulina. Just inside as Hodge did a long frame job, but didn't get the call. Paulina puts out a bunt single in her only at-bat of game 2. 1-0 to her. Hit right back up the middle past Valentine. And she's 2 for 2, and the Beacons have a 1-out base runner here in the fourth. Remember, Eastern, if the Beacons were to get something going, would certainly go to the pen sooner rather than later, as they do have 2 pitchers who have yet to pitch today. Morgan Sanson, who came on in relief of game 2 last week to earn her first collegiate save, pitched well. And Haley Cardello, who we saw as a pinch runner. This team rarely goes with one pitcher pitching a complete game. Kira Pressmack will step up. First pitch to her, swung on and missed. 0-1. Pressmack still looking for that first hit of the day. She hit the ball hard her last time at bat, but it was a fielder's choice as the Warriors erased the lead runner at third. Hits that ball over the shortstop. Piscinelli picks it up, throws, and it is in time. Nice scoop over there by Giorgetti. And there's 2 down with a runner on second for Gigi Braga. Good infield defense from the Warriors.
Back for the Beacons, the shortstop, number 3, Gigi Braga.
Braga has not had an official at bat here in the first couple of innings of game 2. A pair of walks and a run scored. On the day, 1 for 4 with a run. Make it 2. 1-0 to Gigi. Showed bunt, pulled it back, almost got hit. 2-0 with Paulina dancing off second base. Caitlin Morse awaits on deck. The Beacons would love to get to the middle of the order here in the fourth. Still just the 1 extra base hit, a Mitziaris leadoff double. Taking the whole way, and it's 3-0. Marquito didn't particularly like the call at third base. She was grimacing in dismay. Jeff Chesney behind the plate here in game 2. Gary Duquette on the base pass. It's 3-0 to Braga, looking for a third straight walk. Takes it inside, and for some reason Samantha Valentine has not been able to find the strike zone against Braga. That'll elicit a conversation between Pepin and Chesney, and Pepin will go out and talk to Valentine. 2 on, 2 outs. UMass Boston needs to get something here in the fourth if they're going to come back. Caitlin Morse, 2 for 5 on the day. Single to short in the first inning and hit into a fielder's choice 4-6 in the second. She fouls the first pitch off herself in the batter's box. Behind the count 0-1 after she lunged at that one. Looking for a big hit right here. 0-1 to the Beacons captain. Chops it off herself once again, 0-2. Morse, the only batter in the Beacons lineup hitting under 300. Could desperately use a big hit right here to start something. Behind the count, 0-2 to Valentine. Not a pitcher gets a lot of strikeouts as that ball is hit through the right side. They're going to hold Paulina. No, it bounces away from the right fielder. That's going to be an error, allowing all three runners to advance. And the Beacons get at least one run back on the error from Duthry as she botched the ball out there in right. So now the Beacons have two in scoring position for Vento. And that is the hitter you want up there with the next two RBI producers as well. Morse now with 3 hits on the day. Maybe a bit of a breakout from that slump as she was 1 of 18 coming into today in her last couple of games. And Duthry, who did not start game 1 in right field, in there for Kayla Santos, potentially giving the Beacons a little bit of extra life. Vento single here could potentially score 2. It's now a 6-2 deficit as Vento hits the first ball high out to left field. That one's coming in now. Fools the left fielder, Seymour. A 2-run double, and the Beacons are within 6-4. Seymour was going back. Then she realized she needed to come in, and it was too late. It falls along the left field line, and the Beacons get a pair of runs on the double from Vento. It looked like originally it had a chance to get out off the bat, and instead just a lazy little fly, as that'll be the end of the day for Samantha Valentine. And Eastern will go to the pen with 2 outs here in the 4th.